Intelligence does not prevent financial stagnation in specific, measurable ways. It enables it. High IQ individuals frequently remain in positions of economic underperformance, not despite their cognitive abilities, but because of them. This is not a motivational failure. It is a structural outcome of how intelligent minds process uncertainty, identity, and action. Financial outcomes are determined less by intellectual capacity and more by behavioral execution patterns. Intelligence provides analytical tools, but those tools can generate obstacles that less analytical individuals never encounter. The relationship between cognitive ability and wealth accumulation is weak. The relationship between specific behavioral patterns and wealth accumulation is strong. Understanding this gap requires examining the psychological architecture that intelligence creates. Overanalysis and decision paralysis. Intelligent individuals possess the capacity to generate multiple analytical frameworks for any single decision. This capacity becomes a liability when applied to financial choices under uncertainty. The mind produces cascading scenarios, probability trees, and counterfactual comparisons. Each additional layer of analysis creates new points of uncertainty. The result is not better decisions, but indefinitely delayed decisions. This mechanism operates beneath conscious awareness. The person experiences it as thoroughness, as responsible caution. They believe they are still gathering necessary information. In reality, the information-gathering process has become a substitute for the decision itself. Action is postponed not because conditions are unfavorable, but because analysis generates its own continuation. The intelligent person remains financially static while believing they are engaged in active preparation. Identity attachment to intelligence. For individuals whose social position and self-concept rest on being intelligent, financial decisions carry asymmetric psychological risk. Success proves nothing, intelligence is already assumed. Failure, however, threatens the foundation of identity. An intelligent person who makes a poor investment has not simply lost money. They have generated evidence against their core self-concept. This creates a powerful aversion to any action that could produce visible, attributable failure. The individual gravitates toward inaction or toward choices so complex that failure can be explained through external factors. They avoid simple, executable strategies because success at simple tasks does not reinforce their identity, while failure at simple tasks is maximally threatening. The result is a portfolio of unrealized plans and unexploited opportunities. Risk perception distortion. Cognitive capacity allows for the construction of elaborate risk models. Intelligent individuals can envision failure modes that others never consider. They can project second-order consequences. Systemic vulnerabilities and tail risks. This ability does not produce more accurate risk assessment, it produces risk inflation. The asymmetry operates as follows. Potential losses are modeled in specific, vivid detail. Potential gains remain abstract and probabilistic. The mind generates concrete scenarios of failure and vague estimations of success. This imbalance is not corrected by more analysis. More analysis produces more detailed failure scenarios. The person experiences this as realism, as seeing clearly what others miss. They do not recognize that they are systematically overweighting imaginable negative outcomes while underweighting unrealized positive outcomes. Intelligent individuals are trained to believe that correct action follows from complete understanding. Education systems reward this sequence: learn thoroughly, then perform in environments with clear syllabi and defined problems. This approach succeeds. Financial environments do not have syllabi. They have incomplete information, shifting conditions, and irreducible uncertainty. The intelligent person continues applying the learn-then-act sequence to contexts where complete learning is impossible. They seek the comprehensive understanding that will make action obvious and safe. This understanding never arrives. The world changes while they study it. Opportunities close while they analyze them. The individual interprets this as bad timing or insufficient preparation, not as a structural mismatch between their cognitive approach and the requirements of financial execution. Comfort with complexity over execution. Complex problems provide cognitive satisfaction. They engage analytical capabilities fully. They offer the pleasure of intellectual challenge. Simple, executable actions do not provide this satisfaction. Intelligent individuals therefore gravitate toward financial strategies that are cognitively interesting rather than practically effective. This manifests as attraction to sophisticated investment theories, elaborate tax optimization schemes, or comprehensive financial planning systems that are never implemented. The complexity feels productive. It resembles the kind of work that has previously generated success in academic or professional contexts. The person does not notice that they are optimizing for intellectual engagement rather than financial outcomes. They experience years of financial stagnation while maintaining the subjective sense of being actively engaged with their finances. Status quo bias masked as rational caution. Intelligent individuals are skilled at generating justifications. When behavioral inertia prevents action, the mind produces sophisticated explanations for why the current state is actually optimal, or why change would be imprudent given present conditions. These explanations are not dishonest. They are generated automatically and experienced as insight. The person does not feel stuck. They feel appropriately cautious. They have reasons, good reasons, well-articulated reasons for why now is not the time, why this approach is flawed, why that opportunity is overvalued. The reasoning is genuine, but it serves a function. It converts the anxiety of action into the comfort of analysis. The status quo is maintained not through conscious choice, but through the continuous production of sophisticated justification. Education systems train intelligent individuals to optimize for correctness. Not for iteration, errors are penalized. Partial attempts receive lower marks than no attempt. Visible imperfection damages academic standing. This creates a behavioral template: act only when success is highly probable. Financial environments reward different behaviors. They reward rapid iteration, visible failure followed by adjustment, and imperfect action over perfect planning. The intelligent person enters financial contexts carrying behavioral patterns that are counterproductive. Society continues to reinforce their identity as intelligent while their financial position stagnates. The disconnect is rarely examined. Contrast: financially successful individuals without exceptional intelligence often share specific behavioral traits: high action orientation, comfort with imperfect information, and low attachment to sophisticated analysis. They execute simple strategies repeatedly. They tolerate visible failure without identity threat. They do not require complete understanding before acting. This is not superior behavior in all domains. It is behavior matched to the requirements of wealth accumulation. Intelligent individuals possess advantages in many domains. Financial execution is not typically one of them. Intelligence provides tools for analysis. Financial progress requires tools for action under uncertainty. Intelligence is a capacity, not a strategy. It generates options, not outcomes. The intelligent person stands before a greater array of possibilities than others. But this array can become a prison of its own architecture. Each additional insight produces new reasons for hesitation. Each analytical refinement delays implementation. The mind that can see everything clearly often moves nowhere at all. Financial stagnation among intelligent people is not a mystery requiring complex explanation. It is the predictable result of applying cognitive patterns optimized for one set of problems to a domain with different requirements. The question is not why intelligence fails to produce wealth. The question is why anyone expected it would.